Good morning, LTSM community. Today is Tuesday, May 5th, 2021. It's 6:45 a.m. And as normal, we're here to practice our morning meditation, Vipassana meditation focused and centered on the action of breathing. And the benefits of this practice and of this meditation are better physical, mental, spiritual well-being. And we practice this meditation in order to establish a foundation for ourselves, for our minds, for our mental health. And we establish this safe place that we can go back to in times of chaos, in times where things seem out of control. And I think for these days that have been so complex in our context, something like meditation can help us greatly, especially because it can help us see different perspectives. And one of the most important things right now is that we don't get stuck in any one singular way of thinking or one way of understanding or interpreting things, but that we can be mentally flexible enough to understand things in the complex ways that they come about. So during your day, whatever you may be doing, when you find yourself a little bit overwhelmed, as probably most of us have in the last few days especially, remember that you have this tool to try and establish some balance, some equilibrium in your state as well as in your ways of thinking. Yesterday we talked about deep breathing. So just to quickly remind you, deep breathing takes place down here in the stomach, in the abdomen. We should feel an expansion as we breathe in and inhale. We should feel a contraction as we breathe out and exhale. And we'll continue to play between the two states of fullness and emptiness. And that's exactly what I wanted to talk about today. Again, meditation can help us in making our thinking more flexible and being able to understand situations more for their own complexity rather than just our simple way of viewing them and wanting to fit them into categories that work for us. And so during this meditation, the idea is to focus on the breath and to experience those two very different states, the state of being full and the state of being empty. And when we do this, the goal is also that we will begin to notice that even though our ways of thinking often are defined by binary opposites, so if it's not black, then it's white. If it's not empty, then it's full. Through the practice of meditation, we can come to the understanding that these opposites are not simple categories, and that the idea of fitting into one category is almost a joke, and we can see that in many ways each side of a binary allows the other to exist. And so by emptying ourselves of breath, we create potential for the next inhalation. and so on with all of these binary opposite pairs. And so part of the meditation is to focus on the experience of the body, uh, taking the breath in, the experience of being full, the experience of exhaling and letting the air leave the body, and the experience of being empty. And then we're going to continue by repeating that process over and over again. Hopefully, with each iteration, with each repetition, we can internalize the teaching that this has to offer us. So, we're going to take a nice, comfortable seated position, paying close attention to our posture, making sure our neck, head, and back are in alignment. We're going to take a deep breath in through the nose, expanding and inflating our abdomen as we do so. We're going to experience fullness and then exhale, let go, push the air out, experience emptiness, and inhale. Checking the body, checking the posture, experience fullness, and exhale completely, fully, experiencing emptiness, and begin again. Thank you very much for your presence this morning. Hope you have a wonderful day, a wonderful week, and I'll see you back here tomorrow morning.